When we look at character, there are characteristics that are very damaging or negative, but the person who has that character sees nothing wrong with it. Their mindsets and belief systems that are very wrong, but the person who has those mindsets and belief systems sees nothing wrong with it. And this happens because some of these behavioral patterns, characteristics, mindsets, and belief systems are formed involuntarily. They are formed without our, we did not form them intentionally. They were just formed involuntarily. Now, these characters are formed involuntarily because most of them are formed at the tender age of our lives. A person's character is formed through a lifelong process. They are influenced by association, environment, the experiences of life, and ultimately the choices that we make. And as I said, most choices and actions are made involuntarily. We have no choice. They just happen because they are formed at a formative years when we are young. We are still young. Now, we're going to look at some of these environments and how they are formed and how we can change them. Because ultimately, we have to revisit our behavioral patterns. We have to revisit our mindsets. If we don't, we may be bound for another divorce. Listen to this. Saying, "Why don't you accept me for who I am?" is equivalent to saying, "Leave it or take it, take it or leave it." I'm like this. You better take it or leave it. I'm not ready to make any adjustment. That statement sounds very innocent, but if you have a mind of saying, "Why don't you love me for who I am?" you are saying, take it or leave it. I am like this. I am not going to make any adjustment. And I understand because sometimes it looks like things cannot change. And they look that way because of the way they were formed. Here are some ways through these behavioral patterns, mindsets, and belief system can be developed. One